And now to the third day of the unprecedented sentencing trial of Parkland school shooter Nikolas Cruz. Eyewitnesses, including students and teachers, continued hearing heart-wrenching testimony about the shooting which killed 17 people at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School in 2018.
Today, one of those teachers talked about how a student had just finished correctly answering a question in class when bullets crashed through the window of the classroom. Angela Rozier was in the courtroom again today. She joins us live with more on the emotional and physical scars the jury witnessed today. Angela?
Todd and Felicia, once again, teachers and former students recounting what happened that afternoon inside Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. At one point, there was a student who was shot 5 times, opened his jacket, showing his scars. And a teacher described to the jurors how she tried to save her students.
You feel the vibrations in your chest as the gunshots were getting closer and louder. You could feel the vibrations in your chest.
This Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School teacher says when students in her classroom heard gunshots, they jumped out of their seats and ran.
It was confirmed to me that the moans and the groans and the crying were from the kids that were shot. And at that point, I knew that I had to try to do something to help the kids that were injured.
One former student who was in the freshman building that day told jurors she saw the shooter in the stairwell that afternoon.
As I turned around, I saw the shooter coming out of the stairwell, and then I immediately turned back around, and that's when the firing started.
Several people were shot that day. 17 people died and 17 others injured. A former teacher described how her students tried to get cover as the shooter fired into her classroom.
I kept thinking about these kids that should not be experiencing this at all.
The defense again objected to the amount of times the state showed clips of surveillance video, as well as a testimony from some victims who described the long-term effects of their injuries.
You're saying the case law says that they can put on evidence of the crime. Well, that's one of the elements of the particular crime as it relates to the particular victim.
Right, but given that Mr. Cruz has pled guilty and admitted to doing all of that, the prejudice outweighs the probative value in this particular case.
And the judge said she disagreed with the defense, and the trial continued. Jurors expected back here in the courtroom tomorrow morning. Reporting live in Fort Lauderdale, Angela Rozier, WPBF 25 News.